Everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 2nd, 2026. It is Friday, and we're starting with Wordle number, see here, Wordle number 1658. Okay, right. Strip. Let's go, strip. Oh, oh, R and P. Okay. I'm thinking prude, prune, uh, probe. Probe was a good one. Probe. Okay, so many possibilities. Prudy? Do I think? Should I just go with prude or something like that? Okay, just do that. Alright, place the PNR correctly, but didn't get anything else. Okay, so it's either O or A. Okay, P-R-A. Prank? Prowl. Ooh, prowl. I like that. Prowl. Prank. Prawn. Uh, P-R-O. Prank. Primates. Yeah, I think it's either prawn, prank, or prowl. So I might as well do an evo. Or should I just try to go for a 3? But I don't like, because if I don't, okay, hold on. Think about this. If it's the prawn, prowl, prank. If I did prowl. If I did prowl and the O lights up. No, if I did prowl and nothing else lights up but the W, I know it's prawn. Right? And if W also doesn't light up, then it's gotta be prank. Okay, so maybe I'll do prowl. And if it's not that, we'll see what it is. Oh! Aww! Oh, it could be. Oh, I didn't think about that. P-R-O-O. I didn't consider that. P-R-O-O-F. Proof? Yeah, it could be proof, actually. Because, P-R-O-A. Pro. No. Yeah, I think it's gotta be proof then. I'll try it. That's right. Yes! Nice! Okay, a 4. I think it's not bad, even though I didn't see proof until the other stuff, but I think probably in that case, then was it okay eval word? Alright, let's look at calcul. Today's answer is proof. Started with script. Actually, pretty good. 45 probable answers left. We could have had, a lot. Caper, crepe, doper, drape, grape, graph, rope, hyper, leper, moper, opera, pacer, padre, pager, paler, paper, paver, payer, pearl, poker, polar, power, prank. I didn't see power. Prank, preen, pro, I don't know what that is. Promo, okay. Prone, prong, one, two, proof, proud, prove, proud, proxy, prude, prune, Ralph. I don't know about that one. Repay, maybe. Repel, reply, roper, rupee, upper, and vapor. Ooh, so a lot more than I considered. So in that case, but I just went and proved anyway. But I was lucky, I think, that said 45 probable answers. I should hold on. My next best guess would have been Pago. Pedo. I wouldn't have thought of those. Okay, never mind. Let's move on to what did I do? It left me with 7 probable answers. Prank, prawn. Those are the ones I saw. Promo, prong, proof, didn't see that until the end. Prow, I did see them. Proxy, also didn't see those. Interesting. Okay, then I did. But you know what, before I go to the probable, before I go to the third guess, I just want to check if these have been done for, because I don't remember. Hold on. Prank. Oh, wait, that was last year. I forget that. Prawn, not yet. Okay, so prawn could be. Prank is out. Wait, promo. I don't know. It's kind of informal, isn't it? Promo, but it's fine. Promo hasn't been done before. Okay, let's try prong. Prong was done in 2024. Okay. Proud. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. Proud. Okay, that one has also been done before. And then proxy. Ooh, proxy is a good one. I like that. Proxy. Oh, also done before. So out of all these, I think the only one that we haven't had yet is Romo and prawn. The rest of them, right? I already checked. Yes, so promo and prawn. Yeah, the rest of them done before. Okay, something to try to remember. I don't think I will. I'll try. did prowl. I think that let me. Oh, frog Promomancer. So we said promo, prong, proof, and proxy. Okay, so I just happened to choose the only one that I saw. I was just kind of lucky. It could have been promo. I didn't know at the time that prong and proxy had been done before. I didn't see those at all either. Neither did I see promo. So I was just kind of lucky that I got a sort of like a 50-50, you can say, out of proof and promo. All right, so luckier than I expected, which is kind of good. All right, let's move on to connections. We are playing 900 and what is it? 936. Okay, here we go. Day 16, we've got hive, routine, record, record, maybe, number, log, standard, bit, jot, quash, bar, note, eek, metric, gag, ale, and example. Okay, if you're saying like record, like a verb, if you like jot down something, log something, note something down. So this could all be something like verbs, meaning, yeah, to write down something. Okay. Bit. There's a measurement. Okay. What? 9gag. This whole meme website. It's gagged. It is. If you had an A, it could be Gaga, like Lady Gaga. Hive. Beehive. B bar? No. That's standard, a metric. A standard, example. Maybe I'll do these four first. I think this is right. Let's try that. Right, okay. Eek. Eek. This one is interesting, right? What is this? Gag. Ale. Bit. Are they like words that sound like something, or because I don't know what else eek could be. I mean, it's an expression. Like you see a mouse in a comic and say eek, something like that. But what does it be? Hide and seek. You S and S to it. Can a seed hive? We could try. Oh wait, you could add a letter to make it like a vegetable, right? So S to squash is squash. It's a vegetable. C to hive, chive. K to ale, kale, and L to eek, leek. These are vegetables with the front letter missing. I think. Let's try that. Ah, nice. Because I was like, what else is eek, right? So I'm kind of glad that the eek thing sort of helped me see it. But I don't think this is actually an easy purple to see. I don't know. I may not have taken that long to find it, but I don't think it's by any means very easy purple. But we'll see what the stats say, how many people saw this one, and how quickly. I don't know how quickly, but and as the number, what number guess that it took. Okay. Walk into a bar. Gag is like a joke, right? A number, a routine could be like you perform like a bit. Okay. Gag could be. So like a performance, or like maybe like a comedy thing. I want to say, but number is more like a performance, right? What about that standard example? Okay, I can kind of see that. Bar metric. Something you can set, like you can set the standard, you can set the bar, you can set an example. Things you can set, maybe. Like, we'll try these like performance things first. Shtick. I'll check later if that's the same thing as performance. I don't know. Might not be. Metric standard bars, things you can just set, I guess. Benchmark. Okay, yeah, but that's the things you can set. I think I got the idea. Okay, so I'll give that to myself. It's fine. I can do whatever I want. But shtick. Okay. How would one describe that? Because I didn't know how to all that. Okay, a usually comic or repetitious performance or routine. Okay, so performance. All right, so I guess that counts. Yeah. I know like number is usually like musical number. Uh, Routine could be on the musical routine. Gag and bit are more on the comedic side, but number and routine are more on the musical performance side. But I figured in general, you could just consider like performing on stage of sorts. So all right, that was yeah, interesting one. Definitely, yeah. I think probably yeah. Purple is definitely the hardest. Yellow, pretty straightforward, easy. Green also not really too bad. like once you see the rest and you get them out of the way. Blue is okay. Bar example metric standard, right? Just sort of a way of measuring, like you've got a metric to measure something against a standard. So an example to compare against, and yeah, like a what do you call that? Yardstick? Is that what they say? Yardstick. Like a way of comparing, right? I think that's the thing. All right, a standard basis of calculation. All right, a standard making real judgments. So I think that's pretty much it. Okay, right, that's pretty good. Okay, not a reverse, but still a nice solve, I think. I would say pretty smooth. No major hiccups. All right, let's move on to the last game for today. The Elephant's Mini Crossword by Elizabeth C. Gorski. All right, on the cross with 3 down. Tennis star born in Japan. Naomi Osaka. Oh, hold on. With 3 down. Okay, lovely. 1 down. Like folks with prying eyes, nosy. 2 down, wolf's blank of one's own. A room, I think. 4 down, deeply touched. Ooh, I don't know. 5 down, chemical suffix. Oh, chlorine, maybe an Ne, maybe. 6 across, director Wells, Orson Welles, okay. 7 across, wine bar order. I don't know what that is. 8 across, fitted script part. Yoke. No idea, actually. 9 across, hot under the collar. Mad. Deeply touched. Moved. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know what 7 across is. Okay, I have to check because I did 41 seconds, but still a bit perplexed with 7 across. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the clues first. 1 across with 3 down. Tennis star born in Japan. I know she's like Japanese American, right? Naomi Osaka. As far as I know of her, I've heard of her. I never really watched her games, but she's apparently a really, really good tennis player. So, yay. I think the one thing I remember the most about Naomi is there was a clip that kind of went, I think it went viral at some point, some years back, where a butterfly flew and landed on, I can't remember if it was her body or her tennis racket, but it was in mid competition, mid game. And she very gently, I mean, I think that just reflects her personality. She very gently sort of moved it. I think she placed it somewhere else, off, and the camera followed her. And it was just a nice sort of like organic moment to watch and have like sort of, I don't know, just very human thing. Like, like sometimes we get so caught up in the sports event that we kind of forget that they're all just still people. And sometimes nature just happens, like how sometimes dogs or cats just run across like a baseball field or a football field, and it's like so random, but it's like it's nature. I mean, sometimes they'll be around. Sometimes birds just, I don't know, do whatever. So it's just kind of nice. Anyway, 1 down, like folks with prying eyes. So that means like someone who's nosy, who's trying to like look or find out, like like sneaky, and like want to know things about, I don't know, their neighbors or that kind of thing, or their relatives. 2 down, wolf's blank of one's own. I think this is Virginia Woolf, a room of one's own, which I believe is it a play? I can't remember. Or it's a novel. Oh, it's an essay, actually. Okay, let's see here. An extended essay by Virginia Woolf. First published in 1929, divided into 6 chapters of an essay. Oh, the book is based on 2 lectures she delivered in October 1928 to women's colleges. Oh, the essay discusses a variety of topics and uses many metaphors and thought experiments to illustrate points, particularly focusing on women's lack of free self-expression. The metaphor of a fish explains her most essential point. A woman must have money and a room of her own if she is to write fiction. This woman is thought but sliding down into the stream. As the woman starts to think of an idea, a guard forces the room right, and not allowed to walk on the grass. Writing about the rule, the woman loses her idea. Oh, fascinating. I feel like I should probably check this out and read this. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What else we got here? 4 down, deeply touched, right? To feel moved. Okay, I just couldn't see it when I saw the M. I just couldn't think of it. Like, what is it? Yeah, but yeah, to be moved, right? Like something you watch or a musical piece that's still, right, you feel it in your heart. So 5 down, chemical suffix. I'm actually kind of lucky I thought of this one because I was like, I couldn't think of that. I was like, okay, maybe if it's an I, maybe like something like chlorine, so INE. So I thought, okay, it could be because like there's bromine, something like that. So got a couple of those. Iodine, however you say it. 6 across. Director Wells, Orson Welles. Yeah, he did. Yeah, what did he? Did he do Citizen Kane? I can't remember if that's the guy. I don't remember if Orson Welles did Citizen Kane, or am I thinking of some other person? Okay, he directed Productions, Macbeth, The Great Old Rock, Caesar. Oh yes, his film was Citizen Kane. Wait, that's how he looks like. Why am I thinking of somebody else? Okay. I don't know why I thought he looked different. Or maybe a photo I've seen of him must be perhaps an older photo. But I don't know. But I don't know why it didn't look like who I thought it would look like. Not that I couldn't tell you who I thought he looked like, but just not this, I guess. Okay. Uh, yeah. Like if you give me like maybe 4 photos and say pick out which one is Orson Welles, I don't think I'd have chosen this guy. Oh. In 1937, how old was he in 1937? 22. No, yeah, 22. So he did Citizen in his first film in 41. He was only 26. Damn, I wasn't doing nothing at 26. Okay. Amazing. Seven across, wine bar order. I don't know how to pronounce this. Soab? Soab? I've never heard of it. It's just a new word too. Ah, it's a noun. Okay. A dry Italian wine. Okay, let's hear it. Let's see. Suave. Oh. I remember like this like sort of viral song that was like Suave. There was a song. Okay. But anyway, it's a wine bar order. It's a dry white Italian wine. Genuinely never heard of it. I've heard of like other wines, despite not drinking, but not this one. This one has eluded me all the while. 8 across the fitted script part. I know a yoke like to do with animals, but I didn't know about this fitted skirt thing. No. Okay, so yeah, this one I know of. Wooden bar or framework which two draft animals, such as oxen, are joined at the heads or necks for working together, like on a paddy field, rice field. That's the thing I'm thinking of. Um, okay, but also it's where's the one that said about uh, yeah, this one. See, a fitted or shaped piece at the top of skirt or the shoulder of various garments. Okay, I maybe have to Google what's a yoke skirt. Let's take a look. See images. Yoked skirts apparently. So is the yoke part this thing at the top? Is it what does it say? Fitted skirt part. So maybe yeah, it is. It's a fitted skirt that's like this band kind of thing, right? Shaped piece at the top of the skirt or the shoulder. Okay, never seen it actually. Didn't know that was called a yoke. And it is the fourth definition, so probably not super common. The first one is the one that we know of the most. Yeah. Okay, not across under the collar. It's to mean to get upset, to get mad. There we go. All right, so trivia. Naomi Osaka. It's one. Room of one zone. Trivia. Uh, Suave. I think this is to me. This is kind of trivia. I don't know how people know this one. I'm guessing a child who does this mini crossword. It's not gonna know this, right? And then yoke is it kind of feels like trivia to me. Like maybe if you work with clothing, like you're a seamstress, tailor, you might know this one. Yoke in to mean this, but I don't know. My first time encountering this particular meaning of yoke. All right, but still fun puzzle. I like seeing Naomi Osaka. She's a great person. I like checking her out. Okay. All right. Let me know how you did for today's Wordle Connections and Elementary Mini Crossword. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.